may have been because it was libreng sakay, but the Mrt-3 served nearly 2 million passengers in a single week. More Informed discusses the significance of this development.
From March 28 to April 3, the first week of the one-month libreng sakay initiative, the Mrt-3 logged a total of 1,934,424 passengers served. On April 1, the Mrt-3 served 309,225, the highest recorded since the COVID-19 pandemic affected everything. During the first week of the public being allowed to ride the Mrt-3 for free, 4-car CKD trains were deployed during peak hours of morning and afternoon. Dalian trains were also deployed to help augment capacity of the rail line and serve more passengers. Each CKD and Dalian train car can accommodate up to 394 passengers. A CKD or Dalian train set in 3-car configuration can load up to 1,182 passengers and up to 1,576 passengers in a 4-car configuration. By successfully running a 4-car train set, the Mrt-3 can now plan to run 4-car trains as part of their regular operations and further increase capacity to meet the expected rise in ridership. The Mrt-3 said the Libreng Sakay initiative was meant to celebrate the completion of the massive rehabilitation of the light rail transit system that had deteriorated over the years from mismanagement and neglect. It was also meant to help ease the financial burden of passengers amidst the rising prices of fuel and goods. While the Libreng Sakay would only last for a month, the improvement of the Mrt-3 service, the increase in capacity, is expected to continue. The massive and comprehensive rehabilitation of the Mrt-3 was undertaken by the management and maintenance provider Sumitomo Mitsubishi Heavy Industries, TESP, with the encouragement and support of the Department of Transportation Railway Sector. Funded by the Japan International Cooperation Agency, the comprehensive rehabilitation of the Mrt-3 included the overhaul and restoration of all its 72 light rail vehicles, the replacement of all rail tracks, and the upgrading of the power supply, overhead catenary, and signaling systems. The Mrt-3 stations, depot, and other facilities were also rehabilitated. The rehabilitation and upgrade of systems, the replacement of tracks, and the overhaul of LRVs have seen improved operating conditions, allowing the Mrt-3 trains to run at a maximum of 60 km per hour. Also, the Mrt-3 can now run up to 22 train sets at the same time during peak hours. The Mrt-3 can now accommodate 4 passengers. Headway or waiting time at stations has been reduced from 10 minutes before the rehab to just 3.5 minutes. It now takes just 45 minutes for an Mrt-3 train to travel from the North Avenue station to the Taft Avenue station, even with all the stops in between. How the Mrt-3 managed to accommodate the increased ridership during the first weeks of the Libreng Sakay month shows that the rehabilitation project succeeded to improve the efficiency of its operations.
With the Mrt-3 operating smoothly and able to meet the steadily increasing ridership, attention should now begin to focus on proper maintenance of both rolling stock, the stations, and depot. That's our More Informed this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.